also check your billing history, where you'll be able to check the invoices that you have paid. You'll also be able to view your paid invoices and receipts as well once you've made at least one payment. So as you can see, you can manage all your payments in one place and also make queries about specific invoices. If you haven't received a receipt for your payment, you'll be able to check it here, then submit a support ticket on Zendesk saying something like, hey, I made a payment and I still haven't received a receipt. But also guys, please give us about 48 hours after you made your payment before you receive your receipt, and only after that you can submit your inquiry on Zendesk. So please ensure you make your payments on time so that you don't lose access to the program. So that's an overview on how you can make your payments via eHub. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching and happy learning.
Yes, thanks for watching and then happy learning. Cool. And then the next thing is we quickly want to bring you guys into the community guidelines. It's very important you know how to communicate now that you are going to be in a community where you guys are going to share and communicate with one another. It's very important you know how to communicate according to ALX guidelines, right? So this guide is also shared with you guys, but in case you missed it, please take a moment to go through it. This is our community values, right? You need to be respectful and kind, confident, inclusive, accountability, committed to learning, and then continuous improvement, right? Do's and don'ts, right? Take a moment to go through it. We don't do plagiarism here. Be respectful, avoid spamming, keep to the relevant discussion, and then we have zero tolerance for cyberbullying or bullying in total, right? So please take note of that, and then very important you do. Cool. Now quickly on to eHub, where everything is going to happen. Right from there, we'll start picking your questions one after the other. All right, cool. So this is going to be your interface, and mine, you don't see any program here yet because currently I'm not enrolled in any program, but your programs will show here, right? Which I believe you already know. Cool. So the focus right now is these two sides, start learning and also connect to the community. Once you click on start learning, it will automatically bring you to this page. That is if you are registered to multiple programs, but if not, it will automatically redirect you to Athena, where you'll be learning from beginning this program, right? Cool. So that is the option for learning, and then once you are done that, or you've done that, you go back to the community. Now my view may be slightly different from your view, but please bear in mind that what you are seeing is how your page is supposed to look like, so please keep that in mind. All right, cool. I see a lot of hands being raised. That's nice. And a few questions coming through. Great. Please, if you have any questions, this is the time, this is the moment. So please do drop it in the Q&A or on the chat, and then we'll respond to each and everyone's question accordingly. So I guess my page is taking a bit longer to load. Yours may be a bit faster than mine. So bear with me. All right, cool. So as you do that, let's see some of the questions that have come through already, and then okay, so we've seen a few questions coming through here and there. All right, cool. You can't log into answer base. Are you using this password? You need to use this password to log in, right? You use your program email and then the password to log in into answer base. Cool. All right, so this is how my page looks like, and yours may be the announcement side, the hub, and communicating with us, and then your city specific squad, right? You may not see what I'm seeing here, but this is how your online hub is supposed to look like when it comes to communicating with us. All right, cool. Now with this in mind, I want to go back to one of the most important things also, that is completing your eHub profile. Very important you complete your eHub profile, right? Let me just go back to eHub, and then completing your eHub profile is very, very, very important. permit me to drag this here. Cool. Now, once you are done, you see 100% there, right? So this is my profile is done. You see 100% completion. So you just complete your EHAB profile and then you get legacy point. I think my point is getting closer to, redeeming something, right? So yes, with this in mind, we are now going to focus on your questions and then, and then we will see how best we can support you from here. So if your questions are in the chat, please know that we may miss it, but if it's in the Q&A, then we may get to it eventually. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to start with the Q&A questions, right? Then from there, we'll pick people who have their hands lifted up, and then we see how best we can support you guys. Okay. So the first question is from Ruth, and then Ruth is saying that you notice several squad listed under the data analytics program on EHAB. Does that mean the team project will happen to? Okay, so when it comes to that route, you're going to just focus on your squad, the one you are directly in, right? So the study group discussion is just going to be for your squad, right? So if there's going to be any kind of group discussion, it's going to happen within your squad. That's going to happen for everyone. You get that response within your squad. So please focus on your squad. Any other thing you are seeing may not be related to you, may be related to a different squad. So keep that in mind. Cool. My EHAB opens the professional foundation page. Okay, please, Esther, kindly submit a ticket on Zendex, and then the team will be able to help you out with this. Okay, so as you can view the data science page. All right, I mean data programs page. Cool. Next question. I did not receive the welcome email. Please know that there is a process ongoing, and to that the team is currently still working on that. So in case you missed out on the welcome email, then it means that during the time you were to be enrolled, completion of the processes hasn't been done yet. So that may be why. So please keep that in mind. And then you were added to Salesforce community. Please submit a ticket, and then the team will fix that for you, right? Cool. Thank you. And then, like you, so from Henry, Peter, just, you see the video I just played. When you go to EHAB and then you go to payment, you see your next deadline for payment, right? So just keep that in mind. Very easy and simple. Also, when you come to EHAB and then you go to community, right, you can go through the frequently asked questions in the hub. I'll just show you that very soon, and then you follow that just to see how best you can be abreast with the deadlines of payment, right? So keep that in mind. Can we still enroll in programs despite the start date? I want Annette to answer this question. Annette, this question is for you. We have a question from Anonymous saying, can we still enroll in other programs despite the start date?
Yeah, thank you. Today I will be a little bit faceless, but I hope you guys are well. If you register for and enroll into another program, what will happen is you will not join the cohort that is starting on the 28th. You will be enrolled into the next cohort that will be starting on the next start date. When and how you're gonna get communication, it's going to come from the program as the program nears the start date. So you won't join the exact cohort starting on the 28th. You now might get enrolled into the next cohort coming up. Yep, over to you, John.
Thank you. So another payment question. So will the payment cover all registered programs? Please note that the payment is all access, which means that once you make the $5 payment, you are entitled to any other program within the ALX ecosystem. So your answer is yes. All right, cool. On the ER platform, both data analytics and AWS cloud practitioner are ongoing. Does that mean that we are taking both at the same time? Like Annette just made mention of, the start date of these programs have already commenced. And like we shared during our onboarding session, the AWS program is the last track within the various tracks when it comes to the data programs. So we are highly encouraged to show interest by trying to enroll in the next start date, right? Which may be by the end of your various tracks. So please take note of that. All right, cool. I'm using an email address and a password provided on the guide, yet it's not logging into answer base. Okay. Who should I call to answer or to talk about answer base? Shegun or who is ready? At TMs, who is ready to take this question?
Okay, let me take it.
Alright, cool.
I'm using my email address and the password provided on the guide, yet I can't log into answer base. John, can you help me with this one?
Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to help out with this, but this is what I'm going to say. Okay, so once you are using the same email that you use to register for the program, all you have to do is just use that same email and then the password you see here, right? This is the password that is going to give you access to the eHub. And once you log in into eHub, you will be asked to change your password. So you have to also change your password. So just as you saw me log in into AnswerBase, I used my registered program email and then password because I already have an account. So I didn't go to the process of, changing my password, but it just brought me directly to this particular dashboard or interface. So please take note. But in case you are still experiencing challenges afterwards, kindly submit a ticket on Zendex, and then we will help you out with that afterwards. But please do not create a new account. I'll emphasize on that. Please do not create a new account. Very important, you don't create a new account. All right, thank you. So back to where I was with the questions. Can ALX recommend you to data analytics or data science job upon the completion of the program? Okay, I will call Bumi in here. Bumi, welcome to our office hours. Can you please help us with this question?
Yeah, before I respond to that, I did see Muneso's hands and Shegun's hands off. I think they might want to shed more light on answer base before going forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did remember that a lot of people have tried to create an account on AnswerBase. So most likely, if you're one of those that try to create an account with your email and you try to create and you couldn't log in, probably you have already created an account on AnswerBase with your email before we gave you the link, and you're trying to create another account. So you can't have two accounts with the same email. So probably if you're having issue with logging into AnswerBase and you have already created an account, you can raise a ticket so that that first account you created will be deleted, so that you can properly create the correct account with the link we provide. So if you are having problems creating an account and you already created an account on your own without our directive, then I will advise you raise a ticket so that the first account you created will be deleted, so you can probably properly create an account. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. Go ahead.
Thanks, Shegun. Yes, Dos Santos is asking if we can recommend you for data analytics or data science job upon the completion of their courses. Yes, so currently in ALX, we do from time to time get opportunities from our partner organizations wanting to recruit data analysts, but mostly data science majority of the time. So yeah, there are opportunities that come our way. One of the things we do in terms of recommendation, we tend to recommend our high and high performing learners, which are usually based on two major criteria. Firstly, you want to ensure that you've done so well in meeting up with your weekly requirements, completing all of your weekly assessment, and performing really excellently well in those weekly assessments. And secondly, we also see how you exude the ALX spirit, right? And how do we measure that? We measure that by how well you immerse yourself in the ALX community, how well you participate in some of our community initiatives, like the study group discussion. How active are you in supporting even other learners? So just sort of using this as an opportunity to give you a tip here and there on how we recommend. But those opportunities for recommending our learners, especially when they are done, does come. Thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bume, for that comprehensive answer. So I'm guessing Dr. Santos is good now. I see another question from him concerning Savannah and Athena. So Savannah was the LMS platform you use on Foundation. When it comes to data programs, you're going to use Athena, which is the LMS platform you'll be learning on day by day. So kindly take note of that. All right, cool. Next question. Hello, I wrote in the data science and Salesforce, but I want to withdraw from Salesforce. Cool. So if you want to withdraw from Salesforce, you can go ahead and withdraw, but we are not encouraging you to withdraw. But you have the option to either stay within the program or withdraw. So I will quickly go back to eHelp and then show you how to do that process. But before then, I want to bring your attention to this particular community here, which is the Data Program Hub, right? Once you jump onto eHub and you join the community, please scroll down. This is where you see all the various guides and details you need so as to you be able to have a smooth onboarding experience, right? So take note of this, and this is also where you will see all key details we'll be sharing with you, and also take note of the announcement. This is where we'll be sharing update with you day to day, right? So make sure you also jump on these sections, and this is where you have our communications with us, right? Just drop in a program related question and then we'll be here to respond to you. But if it's a technical question, please jump onto answer base and then drop that there, right? All right, cool. So when you go to eHub, going back, when you go to eHub, well, as my eHub loads, let me try and see if I can respond to another question as it loads. Cool. When you go to eHub, you just go to start programs. You see all the programs you are enrolled in. You scroll down to withdraw and then you select the program you want to withdraw from. It's a very simple process. Cool. All right. I'll show that in a few, right? But I just said it, so if you can follow that process, you are good to go. The next question is, I want to know if I can apply for data science. Okay, so I don't know if, okay, this brings me to this particular section of our program. So when you receive our message, once you join the community, you'll be able to get access to this particular platform. When you jump onto the curriculum section, you will see the various programs within the data programs, right? Now, once you are registered with this program, you have the opportunity to complete the data analytics track, then move on to the Python track, then moving on to the machine learning track, which is basically the data science program, right? And then the final one, which is the AWS cloud computing program, which we highly encourage that you enroll, but it's an optional program for you guys, right? So once you are in this program, you have access to all these programs. So you may have registered for data analytics, but would want to continue. All you have to do is just enroll in the Python track right after completing the data analytics track. Note, you need to complete and graduate before you can move on to the next track, which is the Python track. And also same applies to this track before you can move on to the machine learning track. So keep that in mind as you embark on your educational journey. All right, cool. Let me see if my eHub is back. All right, cool. Yes, so once you come to eHub and then you go to start learning, it brings you to this page. You see your current programs, past programs. You come down, you see support and then withdraw. Once you click on withdraw, you'll be able to change or withdraw from the program you'd want to withdraw from. And then something I also want you guys to take note of is this. Just what I just spoke of about enrolling into other tracks. So once you join this program, this is how you're going to see. Now, the first one you did was a professional foundations, which you have done. The next track is the data analytics tracks, which you can enroll. Now, mine is gray because I haven't completed the professional foundations. Once this is available, you get access to, join the class, right?
No.
So once you are done with the data analytics and then you want to continue with the Python, you realize that it also becomes highlighted like this, so as to you can also join. Same with the other tracks, right? So this is how it looks like, and this is how you are going to choose to participate in the various tracks. So please take note of this also. All right, cool. Let's jump on to the next question on the Q&A, and then we'll quickly come and pick a few questions from you guys with your hands later. Okay, the link you shared contains instructions about answer based. Okay, cool. Okay. Yes, so basically, if you are still struggling with answer based, like I said, it may have been that you created a new account, like Shekun just responded to. Please do not create a new account, just log in, and then you'll be fine, right? Log in with your email and then the password, and then you'll be fine. All right, cool. So, few people with their hands raised. Who are we picking first? Okay, let's start with Ebenezer. Ebenezer, you can go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon, Ebenezer.
How are you doing? Nice meeting you guys.
I'm good.
Please. I just completed data analytics in Cohort 6. I passed my certificates. I want to progress with data science. And they still activate data analytics for me in the eHub. Then I noticed that I registered for data analytics when I was coming to ALX. But later I now registered for data science. Instead of merging my portal, they created two portals for me, one on the old one on the eHub. The eHub is not saying my data analytics that I just completed. It's not recognizing it. Otherwise, it shouldn't have activated data analytics for me again in Cohort 7. Except if there are things I need to know that's why I'm asking the question.
Yes, this is a very valid question, and we've taken note of this discrepancy, and then we are currently working to resolve that. So please be on a standby to just see how that connection and then that solution will come. So you have no problem on that. Just focus on this program, and then the team will work together to make sure that you have the needed merge, right?
Okay.
In a few. So you are all good here, right?
So that means I have to be on leave until they finish the current data analytics before I join Python. Or is there any set of Python class that I want to run now?
Bumi, would you want to take the first question of Ebenezer? Ebenezer asked that he completed data analytics course 6 and then wants to continue with data science. So how does he progress from that point to the next track?
Yeah, I'm happy to take that, John. Yes, Ebenezer, thanks for that question, and congratulations once again on successfully completing data analytics.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, to continue to data science, well, what that would require is you just be continuing from the Python track. So currently, according to our program timeline, the Python track is not yet opened. However, once the Python track is opened, you definitely, like I mentioned yesterday, you definitely receive a notification, and then the Python track will be unlocked for you to continue. So you do not necessarily need to go through the data analytics track again, or take data analytics again. I hope that answered, Ebenezer.
Yes. May I ask a question? Is there any of our senior colleagues that has passed through? If I can have some of the materials to start revising ahead, I wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why we have our, our city hubs. You can definitely visit the ALX hub in your location, and you definitely see other, learners, and the city teams who definitely can support with connecting you with alumni that has passed through the track before.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. I think I'm clear. So I'll be waiting for when they will merge my two portals. John.
Sure, like I said, we'll be working on that, so you have no problem with that, Ebenezer. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
your question. All right, cool. Who do we have next? Okay, let's see. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name though, but please go ahead and unmute, and then if you can mention your name and then ask your question, that would be great. You've been given access to unmute, so you can go ahead. Okay. I see Hey Boy ready. Hey Boy, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Please, I have an issue with name change. I did a name change and I just recently finished the professional foundation. And now I want to do a change of name. Or is there a way I could change the name in the professional foundation certification to the new name I have?
Yes, there is. All you need to do is just submit a ticket on Zendex, and then our team will help you out with that.
Okay. I should toggle the matters index.
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all.
All right. I see Henry is ready. Henry. Henry Peter, please unmute and go ahead and ask your question. Okay, I'm guessing Harry is not ready. Daniel, go ahead. Your voice is very far, Daniel. Can you speak up a little bit?
Okay.
It's still a bit far.
Well, my question. Do you have given the
Daniel, I advise you drop it in the Q&A because your voice comes and then goes, and it's very difficult to hear what you are trying to ask. So please drop in the Q&A and then we will respond accordingly. All right. So yeah, thank you, Daniel. Also, Adimai, please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I just wanted to ask, I have actually subscribed to two courses, that is data science and data analytics. But when I look at my dashboard, I can see that for both data science and data analytics, there is the second course, which is data analytics. So I just wanted to find out, will I have to do both? Because I'm just thinking maybe the course outline or the course content is going to be same for both of those courses. So I just wanted to find out, am I going to do both, or I just have to do one and it's going to cover for both of them?
Thank you for your question, and I'll pass it to the team. Anyone who wants to respond to this question, please go ahead and respond. Okay, I guess I'm going to call. Yeah, go ahead.
I can take that up. So my question would be, for this data analytics and data science, did you apply using one email or did you use different emails? Also, can you hear?
I used one email.
Oh, if you used one email, the team is really working in the back end to make sure that you can only see one of them, since the data analytics that you'll do, the data science is also going to be the same data analytics. So the team is really working on the back end to make sure you can only see one of them. But you don't need to worry. If it's one email, our records will still reflect the right way.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you too. I'm guessing that's all your question, right?
Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Cool. I don't see any more hands. Do we have questions in the Q&A? Unfortunately, I have not been able to follow up with the chat. It's moving very fast. Okay, I see a hand. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and give you opportunity to ask your question. Yes, so go ahead, Kola.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, I'm asking my question still in respect to the answer base. I'm sorry, I've not gotten it clear. So,
Is it me? I can't hear Kola anymore.
We lost him.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Please rejoin and then connect again. And then we'll see how best we can give you the needed support. All right, cool. Let's move on to Idris.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Good afternoon. My question is about for those of us that have already completed some courses before registered for data analytics. For example, I completed ACE and professional foundations, but on my dashboard, ACE does not show at all, and professional foundations is showing not available yet. So I was wondering if maybe it's I don't know, it's showing up like that for a reason.
Cool. This is a very valid question, and two things you can do. Please take a screenshot of how your dashboard look like, and then submit a ticket on Zendex, and then the team will help you with that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm guessing that's your only question, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, thank you for coming on to ask your question. Cool. I see Kola, your hand is up again. If you're ready, please unmute and ask your question on answer base.
yes, sir. My question is on answer base. I lost my connection when I was talking. So, like, I've not been able to access it. Like, I got a link where I can access answer base. I went on and I placed my email address, and I used the password on the document, the document that was sent. But it's telling me wrong password or wrong username. I don't know which is wrong.
And you are sure you've not created a new account or whatsoever? Are you there? Did you try creating a new account when you came on to answer base, or you just tried to log in? I'm guessing we've lost him again. All right, cool. Florentia.
Hi, afternoon. Not
Yeah.
sure about other side of the country. It's Laurentia from South Africa. From my side, it's only a minor technical glitch. I was initially enrolled on the data analysis when I was doing the professional foundations. So later changed to data science just to explore more options. So I've seen, I have access to all the things except emails. I'm not receiving any communication from ALX, be it the welcome email or anything. So also like having the calendar, I think while you were explaining, I managed to get it on the community. I managed to export it. So I wanted to check what does one need to do to be able to receive those constant communications.
That you are in this program, please bear with us. Like I said, we are still working a few things out, and then you will, moving forward, begin to receive program emails, right? So please do not be worried or concerned. Once you are on here, please know that you will be receiving our email communication. But for the time being that you are not receiving that, please make sure you always check on the community side of things, and then you make sure that you read the announcement, as what we'll be sharing in the announcement will also be very critical compared to that which we'll be sharing via email. So please take note of that. And then hopefully there's an email going out tomorrow, so you should be able to receive that. But if you still do not receive an email by end of day tomorrow, please let us know by coming on to the community side of things, and then dropping a question, and then we'll be able to help you out by responding to that. So please take note of that.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Kola is back. Well, you are very persistent and your network is giving you headache. That's fine. Africa for you. Go ahead, Kola. Yes, go ahead and speak.
Hello, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm using the same email address as the one I used in enrolling for the program, and I'm using the password on the document, the drive document I can see on the screen right now, but it's telling me that it's wrong password or wrong username.
Yeah, so I asked whether you created a new account when you came here or you didn't. Did you try creating a new account?
No, I just went to log in directly.
Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you for bringing this to our attention. We've taken note of that. Please bear with us. Give it a few moments, seeing that there are a lot of people who are currently trying to log in into the system, so the system may be a bit lagging. So give it a few moments to a few hours. Try again. If by end of day today or hopefully tomorrow you still have that challenge, please come on to the community side of things within the community, and then just drop a question to us, and then we will be able to help you with that. So please bear with us on that.
Okay, sir.
You're welcome. Any other question?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Yes, so I'm guessing that's it. I haven't been able to keep up with the questions in the chat, but in case if any of you guys still want to, come in and then ask your question, you can go ahead and then ask your question in the chat or in the Q&A, or raise your hand. We'll be happy to help with that. All right, cool. I don't see any questions coming through. I'm guessing we are all good here.
John, there's a question they can't hear from Sam.
Q&A. Okay, go ahead.
No, I want you to take it.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so if a data analyst student can proceed to data science, won't it be also fair if a data science learner gets two certificates? Okay, please note that once you complete data analytics track, you are going to get a certificate for the data analytics track. Then once you complete the Python track, you're going to get a certificate for the Python track. Once you are done with the machine learning track, you're also going to get a certificate for the machine learning track. Please note that you get certificates at the end of each track. Once you're able to complete all these 4 tracks, then you get a data science certificate, right? Making 4 different certificates for you. If you proceed on to AWS, you have the opportunity to also go and sit for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exams and also acquire the AWS certificate, which then becomes 6 different certificates. So please take note of that. All right, thank you so much. I'm guessing this is pretty. With a data analytics track, and then you jump onto AWS. I don't know what to tell you, but you want to do hard things, right? So good luck. Anyway, so yes, and also keep in mind that you can't jump from one track to the other. You need to complete the previous track before you can move on to the next track. So you have to complete data analytics before Python, and you have to complete Python before machine learning track. So keep that in mind. Okay, we have a hand up from Sam. Sam, please go ahead.
Okay, so I'm glad to be here. So my question is, I think someone raised a similar question. We were using Canva. I did one Salesforce program before, and then I had to migrate. It took a very long time for me since December, to join this data science program. But I realized I'm in other platforms, and I realized a lot of a lot of the learners have been trying so hard to join this cohort since December, and most of them are complaining. We've sent tickets to Zendex. I'm one of the lucky guys to join this cohort. So I don't know if something can be done. Most of them are complaining. Myself, do I have access to the eHub? I don't get emails. I don't get calendar sync, nothing. I just have to rely on other people to send me the link to join the session yesterday and today. So I don't know if something can be done about it.
Yes, so I'm guessing your name will now be Lucky Sam, if we should start calling you Lucky. Yes, so I'm happy to know that you were very lucky to be on this program, and you are here, and we are really excited to have you being part of this track. Okay, so with that, please note that when it comes to registering for ALX programs now, every single person would automatically have to come to eHub to make the registration. So you first of all have to start from the AWS, the ALX Africa, website. I can't really see. ALX Africa website. And then from there you choose the program you would want to enroll in, which then automatically redirect you to eHub, right? So this is the process. Once you come on to eHub, you have various programs you can enroll in, right? So anyone who is having any difficulty enrolling into the data science program, please encourage them to register through the ALX Africa website and then create a eHub account. And then once they come here, they can view all programs and then select the data science program. Please note that these learners will have the opportunity to join the next cohort, which is starting very soon, right? So if you have people who would want to join the data science cohort, please make sure that you share this with them so as to they can also register for the program. Now, in reference to communication, yes, we've had that bit of challenge beginning this program, so we are currently working to make sure that you receive all emails. But with that in mind, once you are on eHub, please make sure that you jump onto the community. This is where you get all the updates You get all the guys, the calendar guys, the things, all the info you need for the time being, right? And also throughout the program, right? Before you get access to or before you start receiving our emails. This is something that has come to our notice, and then we are currently working on that. So please use the community as your go-to info rather than depending on your friends, right? Because every detail you need is right there. So the friends who share these links and then the onboarding links with you, we say big house to them and a shout out to them too. But please jump onto the community, check the program hub. You get all the guide, all the details. Check the announcement. You get to see all the updates within the program, so as to you be informed as you progress in the program. I hope this helps some, or should I say lucky some. Okay, I'm guessing Sam is okay, being quiet. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for your question, Sam. Many more questions. Okay, so Bumi, there is a question in the Q&A concerning how the certificate look like. I don't know if you'd want to speak to that, or we should let them see it for themselves once they graduate or the track or complete the track.
Oh yeah, I mean we're here to serve our learners, isn't? And we call them here to ask any question that they may have, right? So on the certificate, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, Ebenezer says he can show them his. Ebenezer, that would really be nice. Yes, you can definitely show them how the certificate, our ALX certificate looks like. Yes, so it definitely has number one, a global brand like ALX. ALX is highly reputable. Most employers want to have one or two things to do with ALX, graduates and alumni. So you have that trademark already or your certificate, and of course, certifying that you completed a particular program from ALX. Just like you've heard us say as well, there are several micro credentials, but the two major certificates, data analytics certificate and data science certificate. The other ones, the other micro credentials, so have the Python micro credentials, machine learning, and so on and so forth. So, and of course, you also have the certifier, just like you have in every other certificate, and two key persons here on that will be showing on your certificate with his signature. That's something. And then, of course, our vice president of learning, Yaku. So it's highly valid and can be verified as well. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to Bumi. That was in-depth details, like description to do description. All right, cool. I'm guessing you are good with that. I see a question in the Q&A concerning ALX support through Zendex, and then the team will help you with that. Yes. All right, cool. I don't see any other questions. Any hands also lifted up, and our time is almost up. If you have any questions, okay, I see a hand. All right, go ahead, Pablo. Pablo, go ahead. Yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, hi everybody. I arrived late, but then I do have a question. After completing the data analysis course, can you only just enroll for the Python one and then leave it like that?
You have the choice to enroll into multiple tracks, but yes, after completing the data analytics tracks, you can also complete the Python and then you can say goodbye. That's an option available for you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is all.
You are welcome. But we don't want you to say goodbye though, anyway.
No, not forever. I'll come back.
Great, great, great.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions? I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see any. Okay, cool. So going once, going twice. Please check your the chat. We are dropping the feedback form with you guys. Please let us know how you feel this support session went. Please be honest with us. Let us know your genuine feedback with us, and then we will be happy to improve on how we hosted this session, and then how best we can also do it moving forward, right? So please take a moment and then do share the feedback with us. Okay, cool. So as you do so, we can bring this session to a close. Thank you all so much for joining us for this session. And then we will see you tomorrow being our deep dive session. You will not want to miss that. So please do make it a time to join us. Check the eHub community space for the links if you don't have them yet. Also check your email, which I'm sure you'll be receiving from tomorrow. So check that also. So thank you all so much for joining us, and then we will see you tomorrow, same time. Bye, guys.